Hello, welcome to Fourth Dimension Tarot. My name is Maria. I'm going to be your Sherpa for this reading. This message is for Virgo. It's for the month of February. And in all honesty, I am doing a monthly reading. I am doing a weekly forecast for each zodiac sign. And then I'm doing a collective. So we'll see what this month holds for Virgo. If you like the vibe here and you feel like you can resonate with the message given, please consider subscribing, as you will then be notified of any content I put up, as well as comment. I love the positive comments. At the end of the day, it really does complete my day. I have the ability to do a gratitude prayer at the end of the day, just thanking for all the little things. Those are like coffee and awesome comments from you all. This is looking good, looking promising, Virgo. Let's see what February has in store for you. Okay, death and rebirth. That's your overall vibe for the month of February. So this card it could be two things. One, you're walking away from something that doesn't serve you. You could be letting go of something that doesn't bring value, addiction, behavior, thought processes, and it could be the rebirth of something new. Right below the death card, sometimes the energy hangs out for a hot minute underneath, and I can kind of pull some additional overview of the month. You have the Eight of Pentacles, you have the Page of Swords, you have the Four of Swords, you have the Knight of Cups, and you have the Hierophant, meaning meditation. Okay, all good cards so far. Top of the deck, top of the spread. It's a 10-card spread, and how I read is there's one in the front and then the forefront, and then one right behind it that kind of completes that thought, and it tells me a little bit more about what the intention is of the initial card. So your first card out of your spread is the Seven of Pentacles. Somebody is investing. They're planting their seeds in this beautiful display of somebody trying to grow a plant from the seeds they've planted, and they're watching their pentacles grow. So previously, they or you have invested either in a relationship or actually financially, and you're watching your investments grow. Well done. Right below that is a Ten of Wands. Whatever this is, and maybe it may not be, and we can clarify, of course, it may not be a relationship. I'm kind of getting that vibe, though, is a Ten of Wands. You're dropping the burden of something related to this investment. We'll find out in a minute. Next two cards in your spread. First of the two is the Emperor. The Emperor is all four kings tucked away in this beautiful human being, and they're balanced. They're the wands, the swords, the cups, and the pentacles, and they're equally distributed, and they're showing themselves off as balanced, right? They're solid in their work-life balance, and they're solid in their relationship and emotional stability. I don't know how to say it. That's the epitome of the Emperor. Right below that is the Devil in reverse. So the Devil in reverse in the upright is active addictions, and I love the depiction. See this? It's somebody stuck in their head, and that's a great visual of demon, like being stuck as a victim or as a prisoner to addiction or to anything. It could be anything. It could be codependency. It could be anything toxic, right? And so this Emperor, seeing it's in reverse, is overcoming some of these things, is leaning in hard for spiritual guidance, and they're waking up from this. That's good. It's a good card. Next is the King of Wands. This person, Libra, usually shows up after an elevation of the Knight of Wands. My Saturday night, who's here for a good time, not a long time, right? And so my Saturday night has learned a few things. You can see the depiction of a lion, but more importantly, lion is strength, right? So this person has leaned in and overcome a few things, and I think this is kind of getting the vibe here, kind of seeing it unfold. And the King of Wands is ready to commit, I guess, ready to stand up, and maybe previously hadn't been willing to commit and is willing to invest. And he's looking at overcoming a few things. So that's kind of neat. And the right below the King of Wands is the King of Pentacles. Do you remember how I just said in the previous line is that the Emperor is all four? We got two of the four showing up. So this is the other one. The King of Pentacles, stable, solid. Historically, the King of Pentacles in the Knight was the slowest moving pentacle. So it seems to me, Libra, that this person, it could be you, again, is now willing to commit, where before there were some barriers. This, right? So in upright, right, is third party energies. This is one party energy, possibly you, so that's what that looks like. So in the next two cards that are depicted in your spread is the Sun, happiest card in the deck. I mean, I don't know if they could have used more yellow, but you can see that this is the divine showering, just ultimate happiness. So there's some balance that's occurring, and it's creating a sense of freedom, for this person as well as for you. Right below that is the Knight of Swords, incoming fast communication, and it is honest. Somebody wants to have a conversation with you. They want to generate this. This is the underlying tone, right? This is the overall energy, and this is the one what's behind it is somebody wants to have an honest conversation about whatever. I would assume a commitment, just looking at the previous spread, especially where the King of Pentacles are. As a result of the conversation with the King of Pentacles / King of Wands embodied in the Emperor is a 10 of Cups. This is ultimate fulfillment of your heart overflowing with love. That's this card. And behind it, why do you have this? Is you have a 2 of Cups. Somebody is offering you a commitment. I can't make it all up, y'all. This is how the cards came out. It's crazy. I don't even know if I need to clarify, but I will because I'm here. Why not? The cards are here. So let's go ahead and look. Tell me more, Spirit. I want to know about what are we dropping? What is Virgo letting go of the beginning of this month? You're letting go of the 9 of Cups. You are letting go of expectations, I hear. And then you have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. So the Page of Pentacles is you are sick of waiting. That's what this is. You're happy. Oh, there's also a card behind it. You're kind of happy, but you're up in your head. You're giving that up. You're giving up all that concern that you have. Your hope, your wishes, your dreams. That's what you're dropping. You're dropping the burden of waiting for the 7 of Pentacles to come to fruition. I'm going to go ahead and assess and ask to clarify the 7 of Pentacles, please. Tell me more words, Spirit, about the 7 of Pentacles for Libra, or excuse me, for Virgo. It's been a long day, y'all. Thus the hat. You always know when I have a bad hair day because I'm wearing a workout hat. This is what I wear to work out. All right, 6 of Wands. So you're waiting to become victorious in this situation. You have invested some time, energy, money, resources, like for a while, and you're waiting for it to come out, and you want to be victorious. This is your hope. This is your overall hope of the 7 of Pentacles. You want it to be victorious. You want to show up. Because again, we're clarifying the 7 of Pentacles. Behind that, 9 of Wands. You're about ready to drop the burdens. 10 is you're done. 10 is the max. You can't take one more step carrying this feeling. You're done. That's the 9 is you're almost there. It's the wounded warrior, right? This is like you've been through some stuff. You're done. You've had it. That's the vibe. And right below that is the 3 of Wands, but unfortunately it's in the reverse. So the 3 of Wands is on the 2. You made a decision. 3, you're moving forward. This is you're not moving forward anywhere. You want to, but you can't. Something's blocking you. That's a vibe. I think I'm seeing a theme here. Virgo. All right, so let's talk about the Emperor. We see a couple of kings in your spread. I do believe they're the same person embodied by the Emperor. And again, the Emperor is 4 kings, right? So if I see 2 in the spread, in the vicinity of the Emperor, I have to think that you see this person as an Emperor, but there's some barriers historically that stopped this person from looking like the Emperor. You just saw the defects of character, let's just say that, more prevalent than the actual qualities, the positive qualities in the Emperor. So let's talk about the Emperor. Tell me, Spirit, what do you want to share? What do you want to share about the Emperor? I think I'm definitely seeing a theme here. Okay, you see the Seven of Swords. If you recall, the Seven of Swords it's a vibe, right, of somebody guarded. And historically, they've been so injured and triggered, and I don't know, carrying wounds, open wounds. Seven of Swords. There's a lot of sharp, opportunities to get cut. And it seems to me this Emperor may have been guarded to share their feelings, share their any resources, any time, any real substantial stuff in a relationship. Previously, they were guarded, they were hurt, and they've been protecting themselves by, I can say, breadcrumbing you through this thing because they weren't willing to be vulnerable and talk about it. And validating that and backing it up is the Four of Pentacles. This is the conservative. Look at this lady clutch her purse like she's on the bus in New York or something, like she's going to get, jumped for her $2.26 in a coupon. I'm just saying. So the Four of Pentacles is they have resources. They have abundance. They're not willing to share because they may not get it back. They may not get the same reciprocity, and they just don't want to. Like, why should I have to? I'm going to get what I want anyways. Why? I'm going to get my queen. I'm going to give Four Pentacles. That's kind of how I feel. Like, historically, this person got what they wanted without really having to do anything. So I'm just going to get four. Here's my four. And the Seven of Swords is guarded. It's because they're guarded. Clarifying the Devil in reverse. Tell me more, Spirit, about this Devil in reverse. Because we have a rebirth overseeing the whole month. Okay, that one totally wanted to come out. It was tried 3 times. I'm like holding the back with my hand. Thank you. Yeah. So the Devil, the Devil is a lot. Devil in reverse. We got the Knight of Wands in reverse. Saturday night. That's my Saturday night. He comes in here for a good time, not for a long time. This is the history of the guy or person. This is the new energy because it came up in reverse. What's different about the Devil? He is not the player anymore. At least he's not portraying that in the spread. Also is the Moon in reverse. Outpouring of the truth. This is secrets, deception, negative behavior. I'm not going to tell you the whole story. I'm going to give you just enough to satisfy you, but I'm going to hold some stuff back. And some of it isn't deceptive. It's just guardedness, like I said. I think the Moon gets a bad rap. I think some people, you might have an inkling maybe that this person had done some dirt in the past, but they're not telling you the whole story. And maybe if they told you the whole story, you'd never talk to them again, right? But it's in the past, right? They've dealt with it. Not yesterday past, but in the past. Like, they've dealt with it. They made it right. Well, this is some other stuff, I think, like their true feelings for you, or their future-scaping, they're cloud dreaming about their future with you, and they're not sharing this with you because they don't want to be vulnerable. They're carrying those swords because they might have gotten burned in a few relationships. And they just learned, I'm just going to roll with it. I'm not going to talk about it. I'm going to put all my feelings in my pocket. I'm not going to talk about it. That's going to end, is the point. It's in the reverse, right? It's coming out. Be prepared. And that would be the Knight of Swords rushing in to have a conversation later in the spread. Lastly is you have the Six of Swords. And again, the Six of Swords is taking you from rough waters to calm waters. So this is definitely somebody you've had some emotional ties with and an investment with, because this is the rough waters. These are the calm waters. And crows or birds in tarot anyways usually are typical of communication and important communication. So when you're outside and let's say you're thinking about a conversation, or if you're thinking about somebody you love and you see a bunch of crows that you normally don't see in your area, that's Spirit saying incoming communication. That's what they say. So just be on the lookout. Lots of them. I think that's a seagull, but whatever. You get the idea. But this person wants to make it right. They want to amend and improve. Not just amend, but and improve. So they are looking to continue this relationship. And how do I know that? Is that card is clarified by the Lovers. Now, this is an Arcana card, meaning the divine has got their fingerprints all over this. You'll see the Two of Cups. Two of Cups are great. I can have a Two of Cups going out and finding a really adorable person at some local pub and enjoying some time with them. That's a Two of Cups moment, right? It's a Two of Cups. It's not an investment. This is an investment. This is a long-standing, long-term, committed relationship, and it is divinely chosen. This person was chosen for you because there's lessons you need to learn as well as gifts you need to get from each other. That's the deets on the human that is in this card in your spread. I love this. I got to tell you, this is just fun. I want to know about this King of Wands. This knight that supposedly had matured. Let's find out more. Can we trust this guy? Is he a person? Whatever, you know what I mean. You should all know by now what I mean. Tell me more about this King of Wands. Coming in, defining the King of Wands. Yeah, the Knight of Cups with the roses. So knights are action. Cups are romantic. So somebody wants to take you on a romantic activity. Coffee, dinner, drinks, conversation. It's a bit more than Netflix and chill, but you get the idea. Somebody wants to come in and invest some time with you. Right behind that is we got the Hierophant. This is, again, Arcana card, and this is led by the divine. You can see this. I love the depiction because it's a direct line to a channel. May I say, a channel that's been opened up and getting downloads, getting spiritual downloads on a regular saying, get your butt up and get in the car and go and have a conversation. You're missing your window, dumbass, is kind of, I'd add that. That'd be my spirit guides. I would totally add the dumbass to it. Get up, dumbass, go. Don't sit on your hands anymore. You're wasting time. And how do I know that? Is because we have the Four of Swords in reverse. This person sat and prayed. I want to say prayed heavily about this situation. Who? This guy. He sat for a while. He is stuck in some karmic garbage. I think it's a he, could be a she, you know what I mean? Let's move forward. This person sat in pain and for a while. I want to say at least a month, maybe, single, alone in its mind, thinking about every bad choice in a relationship they've had and why it's failed, and came to the conclusion that this behavior brings him pain. This behavior brings him pain. This is okay. In the upright, it's third parties, it's impulsivity in sexual relations. And you're thinking, there's a song, can't make a hoe or a housewife out of a hoe. Forgive me. I never said not once did I ever say I was posh, or polished. I'm trying to be, I really am. And in this read, I can't help it because that's what came out. And this person has been trying to do that, has been trying to make shallow relationships into depth, and you can't. You can't elevate somebody else, right? And that's what this person's trying to do, is trying to elevate other karmics into somebody that is from the divine. And the divine is like, that ain't for me. That's all you. You own that. That's on your dime. That's what's happening. And this person realizes it. They realize I've made some bad choices. And that's how we went from this person went from the Knight of Wands, my Saturday night, to the King. Stable, willing to invest. This guy's married. This guy is committed. This guy is a family guy. That's who this is. So when I look at that, this person's been through some stuff, been around the block a few times, for sure. and has learned a few things, and as a result, sat in his head, sat in his feelings, and got some downloads. Her, whatever, you know what I mean. I just read energy, and it's fairly masculine. If anyway. King of Pentacles. I just want to quit explaining myself. Thank you, Spirit. Tell me more about this king. Thank you. Now, the irony, y'all, this is an upright deck. I'm just saying. And these are coming out in the reverse. Before every reading, I flip all my cards to be upright. So if they come out, I don't know what to tell you. Okay, Five of Pentacles. I'm going to go with this one. Five of Pentacles is I don't want to be left behind. And this person, part of the elevation and their desire to come and manifest and listen to Spirit about change of behavior is they're being left behind. Their blessing is being left on the doorstep, outside, down the street. Like this is a feeling of lack and missing and just not showing up for themselves, let alone it's like this person decided when they stepped out previously on this relationship, I believe, they hurt themselves more than they hurt you. And the reason why I say it's a previous relationship, a couple of reasons. One is a hangman in reverse. So again, confirming what I just said about the Four of Swords is we got the hangman. This person has sat, and this is again, major arcana. God put this person, or your spirit tribe, or whomever, put this person in a quiet state of reflection and then pivoted their vision. So when we are in a sense of self, I can't see anything past my own viewpoint. I can only see my view. I'm not open to anybody else's view. That's my ego getting in the way, right? And so when this person was put in this state of meditation, the divine used it and said, okay, we're going to let you see a different perspective. As a result, that's how the card turned, is this is in the past. He knows, she knows, there's two sides to the story, and they see your side of the story. And they realize I may have made a mistake, and I can see why they would react that way and be guarded. Why do I think this is a part of your history? Well, Virgo, we got the world, which is a big giant period at the end of a chapter. You don't revisit it usually. No, you don't actually. You just go into the next chapter. You may take some of the characters from the previous chapter into the new chapter if you wish, but this is on its heels. So this person is wanting to start a new chapter with you and repeat the story. Maybe not the same story, but they want to have another chapter with you. They want to revisit this. Okay, let's talk about this Knight of Swords. Rushing in with a solid, honest discussion, a truthful discussion. Let's find out, what is this truth about? Tell me, Spirit, what is this truth about? I love tarot. I do. I don't even know if I'll get any more cards. Is that just one? Yeah, I want more than one. Can I get more than one, please? Please, can I get more than one? Thank you. Okay, rushing in. Eight of Cups. Walking away from something. Past behavior, past relationships, third-party scenarios, leaving it on the curb with the trash, letting it go. That's what I got. Right behind that, Ace of Pentacles, brand new committed relationship. It's not just a cup. Cups are great, nothing wrong with a cup, but a pentacle is long-term investment. That's skin in the game. I'm going to invest in this sucker because I don't want to lose. It's the Five of Pentacles. If I don't, somebody will, and I'm going to lose my opportunity. I got to get my tail. I got to get up off my tail. Let's go, right? And have this conversation. Next is the Two of Cups I just talked about, right? It is a loving, kind, giving relationship. Spirit, what can you tell me about this Two of Cups? That one wants to come out. I don't know what that is. Anything else? Thank you. Okay. Five of Cups in reverse. More validation. I love this, man. There's no other way to read this at all. I'm just saying, this whole spread. This is all about rebirth. That's the overall theme of your month. So in the Two of Cups, right? somebody wants to come in and have a conversation, is a person that just that blew it, right? Because of the 5 of Cups and standing up is the 3 cups that spilled, and there's 2 cups standing up in the upright that the person just turned around and picked up the 2 cups and headed off on the other side of the card. They'd have a brand new beginning, full of love and commitment and joy and peace. They'd have the 10 of Cups, which is the next card, right? And it's in the reverse. So it's already happened. It's in the past, and they want to go make it right, which I think I said about 5 minutes ago, if you rewind this tape, is you have an opportunity to listen to this person talk about the regret, the mistakes, what they would have done differently, what they will plan to do in the future. It's one thing to say it, and then it's another to do it, and this person is showing up. This person's showing up. High Priestess, you're going to have to use your intuition in this whole scenario, and that's what Spirit's telling you to do, is trust your gut more so than their words. I just said that. I want to see it in action. I just said it. Last is Justice. You are going to feel so damn good when they come back and they say, oh my God, I have made such a mistake. You're the love of my life. I miss and love you. I was stupid. I was a dumbass, as my spirits told me 5 minutes ago. They're gonna balance this out. They're gonna balance this out. They see the pain that this has caused you. They see how much work you've put in this relationship. You're very happy. You are very, very happy, and you can see it's completely balanced. And that's what all you wanted in the first place, was an equal and balanced relationship. I'm telling you, this is the read. And I don't think that this person was immature. I think that this person may have come off as, like, I almost want to say, I can't say immature, a novice with how to handle relationships, but also don't know at all how to invest. Have no idea. So they know how to take, but this is kind of your problem too, that you need to step up and ask for what you need, and that might not be something that you're comfortable doing. And if you don't ask, you won't get. What did they say? Closed mouths don't get fed. That's what I'm hearing with your, with your team here, is that you need to ask. You got the Tower. This is going to be I'm telling you, this is going to be a surprise. And I was actually defining the 10 of Cups, but it's the same thing. This is going to shock the hell out of you. I don't think you might be thinking of somebody, and it might be completely somebody different. Tell me more about the 10 of Cups. It's going to come from the left. You're going to be overwhelmed. You got 7 of Cups. You might even be seeing somebody. You have a lot of options, and they know it. Just saying. What else? Tell me more about this 10 of Cups, Spirit. Page of Cups. Conversation. It's coming in. Lastly is 2 of Swords. You're going to have to make a decision, and the 2 of Swords is in your head, and it's a significant decision. There's swords, right? And there's honesty, and you can trust A or B, and it might be single or with you, or one or the other. Like I said, you might even be seeing somebody. I kind of get that feeling, is you're like in the middle of getting to know somebody pretty well, and you're vibing, and then this person comes back, which is very typical, very, very typical. Do you want to redo the cycle, or do you want to go forward and learn some more stuff? Anything else, Spirit, you want to tell me for this read for Virgo for the month of February? Anything? Not much. 4 of Wands. I think that's why. It's the marriage card. It's a long-term committed relationship. It's finally something you can build because it has structure, right? It has 4 sides to it, and you can build on it. You couldn't build on it before. 3 of Wands, 2 of Wands, nothing would sustain an investment. Now you do. Now you have this opportunity. It's up to you, Virgo, if you want to jump in and invest or not. And that's what Spirit's saying, is it's your choice. This is 100% your choice. The world there was closure on this. So in my opinion, when I see the World card, the world doesn't occur unless the lesson was learned, right? And you learned it. You got everything you needed to get out of this lesson. You might have residual feelings. You might have love, deep love for this person. Spirit's saying it's completely your choice. You're going to be blessed either way. At the end of a cycle, you get a bunch of blessings. And I think this is part of that. You got the blessings. You're going to have 10 of cups, whether you're single, whether you go back to this person, or if you stay and invest in this new person. You're going to get this regardless. Okay? I just want you to understand that. And this is your choice. You can let it die, or you can rebirth. You can do it again. Anything else you want to share about Virgo? Anything, Spirit? I'm going to let it shuffle one more time, then I'm going to go on to a different deck. Thank you. 5 of Wands in the reverse. Okay, you might have been up in your head. This is the immediate gut feeling I get. You might have been up in your head, arguing with yourself, going back and forth, the why. You're going to get some answers. That's this card. You're going to get some answers. You're not going to be in your head anymore. You're going to have resolution. Like you'll get the understanding of the rest of the picture. Because I do believe this person is going to come forward and give you as much honesty as they can. I see the bottom of the deck because I'm nosy. 8 of Swords. Exactly. You're dropping some of these swords and you're looking at it from a different perspective, and your guard comes down, your anxiety leaves, and you're gonna leave this situation one way or another with complete freedom. Or you can stay in the situation. I mean, regardless, at the end of the conversation, you're going to have an understanding of what happened, what went down, and you're going to be happy. You're going to be very, very, very happy about this conversation. But it's up to you if you want to invest again. Only you will know that. Every person's different, and each situation is different. Spirit, tell me more about this previous relationship. What fell apart in this previous relationship? Or what do you want to share about this current relationship? Twin flames. This could be a twin flame. So a twin flame, if you're new to tarot, they are rare. I mean, everybody's like, if you find one, okay, there's lessons you both are learning from each other. And typically when one elevates, the other one has no other choice but to elevate at some point in a twin flame journey. And you're here to learn lessons from each other. It's your yin to your yang, balance, zen, union, duality, coupling, complement each other. They're made from the same cloth, and several times they mirror each other, which is what is the attraction. It's magnetic. You could walk away from 100 different people, but that one person draws you in every time, and you're like, why? Right? That could be a twin flame. And then cassette, outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over and over in your head. So not only are you probably stuck in how this went down, but so is the other person, right? Because you're mirroring each other. Some of this stuff you have to let go of. You have to release, or you can't take it in the next chapter, regardless of who you're with, right? Gotta let it go. Golden mirror. I just said this. You mirror each other. That's all I can say. You're an exact duplication. Different skin, different example, but you get it. You get the idea. If you're thinking about them, they're more than likely thinking about you. If you are struggling, okay, let me give an example. Let's say you just don't want to talk to them for a couple of days, and you're like, hey, I just need a minute. They're going to say, yeah, I was thinking the same thing. That's a good idea. Really? Then why didn't you say, right? That's the vibe, is if you do something, more than likely they're mirroring you. Okay, seduction, attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third-party interferences. You might have that conversation with this person. That might have been part of the reason why they couldn't commit to you back then. So there were some things that transpired. And boat, receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, closure issues. That might be it. You couldn't put closure, or you couldn't put a period to this relationship. You could move on. You learned your lesson, but you didn't have closure. Sometimes, and I gotta be honest with you, you don't need a human being to have closure. You just say, I'm good. It doesn't even matter. Don't come, you can 2 years later, but explain all this, but if you've moved on and healed all by yourself, man, Spirit is so proud of you. That was hard. That was the hardest chapter, the hardest lessons you ever learned. You're not taking that garbage with you in the future. And you gave yourself closure. You don't need somebody to give you closure. This person may feel maybe they need closure. But I also get the sense that if this is relatively recent and this is a long-standing in-out relationship without real boundaries or structure, a situationship that actually escalated to something more or commitment and then didn't turn out the way it should have, that might be somebody that you need closure with so you can heal and get some answers to the why, right? Those unresolved stuff. Okay, anything else, Spirit? I'll get there. Hold on. It just sticks. It just sticks. Okay. One last card, please. Oh, that's the one. And it's on the floor. Axe. Yeah, it's breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, and abandonment. So the two things that stick out to me is stop the pattern, right? We've kind of just been talking about it since the beginning of the spread. And then the abandonment is maybe that's how you felt. You felt abandoned. I'm going to ask y'all to take a hot minute and look. And I just found this out a couple days ago, and I don't know why I'm even saying it to you. Take it if it resonates. If not, shut me off, rewind it, and move on to the next reader. That's okay. But I do feel like abandonment sometimes happened way before you met your person here, right? They triggered that feeling, but it happened a long time ago and it stuck. And these people or whomever you're dealing with or this person dealt with, right, had been consistently recycling the same kind of partner because that's what they were putting out and it mirrored back to them. I know it's a little deep, but I find that in a lot of readings is I keep calling in broken people. Like you might hear somebody say, must have a bumper sticker on my head. That's a good example of I keep calling the same kind of people in, the broken people, or, whatever, that were abandoned or because I am lacking this in my life, or I need to feel like I need to fix everybody or whatever. That's great introspective work to identify so we don't take this on to the next chapter. Woo! Virgo, a little heavy for you for a short month, February. Again, I am very excited to look forward to a weekly spread to see if each week kind of resonates with this reading. I'm always intrigued. Spirit just surprises me. And you never know. I get the sense that this might be smack dab or latter in the month that this is going to go down. I kind of get that feeling. Like the 21st through the 27th, maybe. I'm going to put myself out there and say that. But Virgo, I do believe that you have a whole month of introspective work that you're working on, and I wish you love and light through that. Man, I am very happy for you. Very, very good read. Very good read. So you guys have a great, great month, and we'll see you in the next spread. Love and light. See you soon.